Hello and welcome to Theo Wellbeing Centre, and today we're talking to Hayley, who's an aesthetics nurse. Hayley, tell us, what is I can't say it now, aesthetics?
So aesthetics, for me, it's all about empowerment. So it's about addressing the physical signs that someone might have on their face that inhibits their confidence.
Oh.
It might be some changes that they've seen over time, and they look in the mirror one day and they don't identify with the reflection that they see. And that then has a negative effect on their self-confidence and potentially how they show up. So for me, it's all about empowerment.
Yeah.
What I do is skincare and non-surgical cosmetic treatments.
Wow. And what kind of training have you had for that?
So for those, to begin with, I'm a qualified nurse.
Yeah.
So my background's in intensive care. And had a really great time in intensive care. I loved working there.
Wow.
Did my specialist degree in intensive care, and then did some other roles, but then trained at master's level at Hayley Academy in London to do my aesthetics training. So you can do a weekend course.
Yes.
Gain the knowledge that you need then to get started, become insured, and then practice. But I didn't feel like I was doing my profession justice by just doing a weekend course.
Yeah.
It didn't fill me with confidence. I walked away realising how much there was to know that I didn't know, more than actually realising what it was that I'd learned. So I felt that the longer master's level course was more my thing.
Wow.
So it was practical training days, it was mentoring training days. So I had another healthcare professional on my shoulder guiding me, doing treatments like Botox and dermal fillers, chemical peels, microneedling, skin boosting, skin quality improving injections. And then there was a big piece of case studies to submit. There was a dissertation's worth of FAQs to be completed as well. And I wrapped that all up, submitted it, just ready for COVID to kick off.
Oh.
So it was an interesting time. But yeah, that's called a level 7 in aesthetic medicine. That's what it's known as. And it's quite a flagship course, if you like, in terms of what aesthetic practitioners and nurses, doctors, medical professionals can do.
Wow, that's amazing. So who are the type of people that you help, and what treatment would they have from you?
That's a really interesting question. So there's different types of people.
Yes.
So I always approach aesthetics from a process perspective as well. So thinking about the skin on the top that we get to see, I help people with their skincare that they can use at home, because actually self-care, looking after yourself, and the process of using cosmetics at home have a really big impact on how healthy the skin is.
Yep.
How it looks, how it functions, and then that then has an impact on the results that I do. If someone doesn't look after their skin but has injectable treatments, it just doesn't sit right. It doesn't have that wow factor to it. So I like to teach people how to use key ingredients at home, and I'm particularly focused on natural skincare. So I work with Tropic skincare products for people with their home care. I'm an ambassador for them. I'm independent, and I love the ethos of using nature's natural ingredients without toxic chemicals, because if you're going to put something onto your skin, which is a living organ, day in, day out, it needs to be chemical free. So I look after people for their skincare at home. I'll use some of that skincare in clinic as well, but predominantly skincare at home, and the advice of all the different skin conditions: acne, rosacea, psoriasis, pigmentation, aging, all the sorts of concerns about skin we can cover with skincare at home.
Yeah.
Then there's skin treatments that are very specific, and they're normally either targeting acne and the challenges around acneic skin, or it's radiance and anti-aging, that side of things. Then there's somebody who might come to me because they're seeing the signs of aging and they want to age gracefully. It's an absolute privilege to age. None of us should be fighting it off like warriors. We begin it from the moment we're born in a sense, and it is a privilege. But to do that gracefully, to keep hold of your identity as to who you are, so that you look as vitalitous as you feel on the inside. That's really important, because we all know that on the day that you wake up and you're having an ugly day, it affects your whole day.
Yes.
Everything's a bit, ugh. But on a day where you think, oh, actually, oh yeah, my skin glows today, or my hair dried nicely today, it's a bit of a, oh yeah, okay, good. And everyone gets a smile as you go past, and then the day just gets better and better and better. So skincare at home is that first good step in the day, but I like to help people with the whole rejuvenation of their face, and we can do that skin downwards. We can look at skin care, skin treatments like chemical peels, Synacos injections. They really boost the collagen and the elastin, and that helps the skin to sit tight and firm and in a good position without affecting the bone structure, the size of features, or the muscle movement. So they look exactly like them, just refreshed.
Wow.
They're just refreshed. Refreshed is great, but refreshed in themselves, and it's very natural. Then there's dermal fillers, which make features bigger, or they restore the volume that's been lost, and that's where you can do a really good rejuvenation treatment. No one would know that they've got the filler when it comes to the mid-face and the jaw and the chin, but if it helps to disguise jowls, or to stop everything going south and being, dare I use the word, saggy, dermal filler can be brilliant at that.